This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon Cares. And Torhorst Insurance, insuring Oregon and all of Wisconsin. We'd also like to thank Panther Exteriors, Wisco Industries, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play, and the Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors. Please join our fine family of supporters and help us continue to provide this service to our community. Contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports.
Welcome to a beautiful night here in Oregon, Wisconsin, and welcome to Huntoon Field for tonight's matchup between the Waunakee Warriors and your Oregon Panthers. It's a great night for Panther soccer as this is a conference match. I'm Hayden Lohrentz bringing you tonight's action, and we'll get into our sponsors. This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther soccer is brought to you in partnership with your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping youth thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org. And by Wisco Industries, your trusted neighbors for generations. Panther Exteriors, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, and by Stoughton Health. We're going to get into our lineups for tonight and also the national anthem, and it is youth night for the Panthers, so I will be back with you after that is all done.
One of our favorite events of the season, the OHS Boys Soccer Program would like to welcome all the boys and girls soccer players in attendance tonight. Most of the boys varsity players themselves grew up playing for an Oregon soccer club team at some point and likely remember coming to a youth night game when they were younger. This year, players on the varsity team have been or will be attending the practices and games of many Oregon soccer club teams this fall. Most of the teams they have been supporting have adopted them tonight and will be recognized alongside them. We also have a couple of Oregon soccer club teams on the field with siblings of our varsity players. The OHS Boys Soccer Program would like to thank the Oregon Soccer Club for its intentional and positive ongoing partnership. This partnership is one reason Oregon remains soccer strong. Please join me in welcoming tonight's officials. Gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight and allowing these high school athletes the chance to compete this evening. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Waunakee Warriors. A senior, number 1, Quinn Miller. A senior, number 3, Aiden Lowe. Wow. A senior, number 4, Zach Becker. A freshman, number 6, Bruce Lee. A sophomore, number 7, Oliver Jenke. A junior, number 9, Louis Zimbrick. A junior, number 10, Francisco Alvarez. A senior, number 12, Josh Truscott. A sophomore, number 13, Kellen Lazat. A junior, number 20, Jake Nelson. And a junior, number 21, Charlie Zimbrick. Waunakee is coached by Mike Baldwin, assisted by Ryan Stratton, Ross Nelson, and Callum Carson. And here are your Oregon Varsity Boys soccer players and the Oregon Soccer Club team supporting them tonight. First, we have number 15, Robert House Sealing, and number 16, Keegan Cram, who are joined by the U9 Fighting Falcons. Number 2, Carson Stebbins, and number 12, Robert Dawn, joined by the U9 Neptune. Number 1, Hans Kiesau, number 13, Kyler Keogh, and number 21, Jacob Yorger, accompanied by the 13U Lightning. Number 3, Dylan Engerst, and number 18, Alex Seitz, joined by the U11 Dragons. Number 5, Federico Mariani, and number 14, Mac Holker, accompanied by the U11 Tomcats. Number 10, Wesley Tanner, number 17, Liam Holtzen, are joined by the 12U Nighthawks. Number 7, Jacob Brower, number 9, Kyle Roan, hosting the U9 and U10 Rangers. Number 8, Jackson Amoffer, and number 11, Zach Bijak, being supported by the 11U, 12U Wasps. We have number 6, Chris Carcano, and managers Stella and Lily, joined by the 9U Neon Dragons. And finally, number 0, Noah Hansen, number 4, Drew Yachman, and Alex Nelson, joined by the 2011 Girls Orange. Oregon is coached by Chris Mitchell, assisted by Kevin May and Eric Hurston. And now at this time, to honor America and those defending our freedoms, we ask those who are able to rise, remove your hats, and join us for the playing of the national anthem. Waunakee High School, Oregon High School, and the WIA require good sportsmanship by student-athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Accordingly, we request your cooperation by supporting tonight's participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or intimidating actions directed at officials, student-athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of tonight's competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletic Director Brittany Spencer-Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. As always, Oregon High School is proud to have OCA Media here live streaming tonight's game. If your friends and family can't make it out to Huntoon Field, give them a call and let them know they can watch this game live at ocamedia.com or by searching OCA Media on YouTube. Jeff and Hayden, the Joe Buck and Troy Aikman of the high school soccer scene, on the call tonight, bringing you all the action. And finally, the Oregon Booster Club is operating tonight's concession stand. Please feel free to whet your appetite and support Oregon Athletics over at concessions.
Welcome back to the action, soccer fans. Jeff and Hayden back with you on the call tonight. Thanks, Hayden, for making sure that everybody had the heads up and the introductions tonight. We're going to get going here at the game with Waunakee and Oregon. The Panthers, what do we got coming in on the records for both teams tonight, Hayden?
Yeah, the Panthers have a pretty solid record. Coming to this game 7-4-1, coming from a very far away game against Hudson and Eau Claire up in Eau Claire. They tied 0-0 to Eau Claire Memorial, or sorry, 1-1 to Eau Claire Memorial, and then unfortunately lost 1-0 to Hudson in a very heartbreaking way about like 20 seconds before the final whistle, just letting one through. But talking to the players, they said probably should have both won the games if they could just capitalize on the finishes and their last touches. And so they're going to look to rebound here tonight against the Waunakee Warriors. Waunakee coming in 2-6-2, so not nearly as solid of a record. But this is a conference match, so it definitely means more than the typical game day. And, yeah, the players are excited. I'm excited, and we'll have to see what the game brings.
Well, it's good to be back tonight. I know I missed the last home game here, but excited to be back tonight. And as the Panthers get ready to go, the Waunakee Warriors are going to take the opening half kick here. Oregon is going to be in their home orange, going from left to right. Waunakee in the whites, going from right to left. And action gets underway with Waunakee starting off. They try to go downfield right out of the gate, but not before it can be intercepted there by Yeager. Yeager headed it up, looking for Stebbins. He applies pressure. Going to go out of bounds off of Stebbins, and going to get a throw in to the Waunakee Warriors. Throw in intercepted by Yeager. Put into the center. Now Yachman able to get that one. Yachman with a really nice idea. Put it right over the head of the Waunakee Warrior, trying to get that left flank for Stebbins, but just can't quite keep it in bounds.
Yeah, Oregon love to start quick. We've seen them score multiple times. 5th minute, 7th minute, 2nd minute. They really like to get that momentum fast, and they're already looking to go pretty quick. That one just getting a little bit too ahead of who was Yachman there.
Stebbins, he's going to go back to Holtzen. Now I believe that was Seitz now. Now Holtzen. He's going to go all the way up. He's going to find Keogh. Dropping back. It's Carcano. Carcano trying to beat his man, but ends up putting it out of bounds, and it's going to be a Waunakee Warrior throw-in.
Carcano not getting enough on that last one, but definitely getting a great touch there. Forces the throw-in now for the Panthers.
Yachman's going to throw back to Carcano now. Carcano's going to take the throw. Looking to place over top. Does. Keogh going to go back, try to apply pressure. Waunakee's going to be content with putting it out of bounds and acquiescing to the throw.
Good pressure by Keogh there. You always want to make sure that keeping that pressure when it's one-on-one, and forces a kick out of bounds, which gives Oregon back the momentum here with Carcano.
Carcano into Mariani. Mariani trying to dice his way through and not able to. A little bit of a disagreement on who that went off of, but the side does indicate a goal kick.
Yeah, I wasn't quite able to see that. Did look to me a little bit like it hit off the Warrior player, but could just be our angle. And
Mariani felt he was sure. That's why we have referees, though. Nice job by Yeager. About the 4th time he's already got a head on a ball tonight. Now Stebbins. Stebbins dribbling up the side. Great speed. Able to beat his man. Dribbles inside. Takes a shot. On goal. Good save by the keeper from Waunakee there. That was a great job by Stebbins.
Yeah, really took his man on. Made it look like he was just going to sprint all the way to the goal, but then takes a touch back and really takes the defender by surprise. What a great play.
Nice job by Waunakee getting that one out of the air and passing it back. Warriors trying to get that one up over the side, but not able to. Waunakee out of the air, able to beat Keogh on that. Holtzen applies pressure. Now Waunakee able to take a shot. Dangerous opportunity for Waunakee early on. Able to beat his man, get over to the side and take a shot was number 4. Believe that was Zach Becker.
Yeah, good rip from that distance. You always want to try and catch the keeper off guard, and Keesaw did look a little bit off balance, but shot does flash wide.
Keogh able to get that one down to Mariani, back to Carcano. Carcano looks into Holtzen. Holtzen able to beat his man to Keogh. Keogh taking the step, putting one over the top, looking for Yachman. It's a nice idea. Mariani tracks it down. Mariani to Holtzen. Holtzen gets around into Keogh. Keogh, nice footwork, back to Holtzen. Holtzen looking to attack the middle. He's going to try and put that over the top. Nice interception there by the Waunakee defender, but not before it finds its way back to Stebbins.
What a great chance the Panthers had there.
Excellent opportunities there. The opportunity coming because of a misplayed ball by the Waunakee Warrior. Hayden, with all your knowledge in the referee world, maybe you can talk to the folks a bit about that, because it did appear Stebbins was in that offsides position, but it came from a pass from Waunakee.
Yeah, I think they love changing the rules, does FIFA. And it used to be where if it took a deflection off of a defender, it would be no offsides, but now they're asking for intentional passes. I don't know if the refs, it is kind of 50-50 on if it'll be called. If they let that one play, I'm not very surprised. But it is a new rule actually this year where if a defender has to make a legitimate purposeful pass and have it go to a opposing player rather than just a deflection, it is a very interesting rule change.
And perhaps that's what we saw there. Because the offsides is hard enough for the layperson to understand in soccer as it is, but then all of a sudden you start throwing those things into play, and it can be difficult.
Yeah, definitely one of the hardest rules of the game for the players to follow, as well as the viewers at home, and always want to try and keep up with the play.
And people might notice that it looks like Hans Keesaw is starting in net tonight. This ball was a great ball. He played it through, found Yachman. Yachman with a shot, and he finds the back of the net.
What a shot. Drew Yachman.
Absolute fantastic strike.
Perfect placement right in the left side of the goal, and gets his goal early within the 7th minute. Told you this team likes to score early, and they've done just that once again. Absolutely,
and what a feed, though, from about midfield, putting it right in stride for Yachman. Honestly, I can't remember who put that pass on Yachman's feet, but what a great pass and what a great finish.
Yachman, the first to score in the last home game. That was against New Berlin Eisenhower in the 3-0 win. Yachman scoring there also decently early, but that was in a little bit below the 20th minute mark.
Intercepted there by Seitz, puts it up to Keogh. Keogh not able to track it down, though. Waunakee on the ball. That is 1-0 up on the Oregon Panthers scoreboard here at the, it was about the 6-minute mark of the first half. Pressure applied by Yeager. Holtzen backing him up, takes the ball away, goes out of bounds, and we are going to get a throw into Waunakee. Waunakee Warriors playing with a bit of spark. That ball taken down by Waunakee. Trying to beat Holtzen. Not able to. Great defense by Holtzen. Never diving in, keeping his chest up. Using a little bit of an unlucky bounce there. And a nice job by clearance by Seitz. Good feet by Stebbins. He now controls. He's going to try to put this one over the top. Nice job there by number 7 from Waunakee, intercepting that. That was Yankee Had he not got a head on that ball, it was going to be Yachman in alone again.
Yeah, and you never want the speed of Drew Yachman all alone. He already showed that he can finish and just give him some open space and he'll be gone.
Nice feet and composure there by Keogh. He was able to find Stebbins, and Stebbins out to Carcano, loosening up the field now. Jaeger takes a touch, brings it inside. Trying to find Stebbins, but a nice job by the Waunakee defender there to take it away. Great job by Stebbins, never giving up on the play. Now it's under the control of Oregon. Keogh to Holtzen. Holtzen tries to find Helker. Does. Now Helker. Cleared by Waunakee. Jaeger will flick over his own head. Great track back by Mariani. And a nice clean slide tackle. That was great defense. Good job by Mariani there. Yachman. That's the second time we've seen Yachman slip on the field today.
Yeah, just maybe not being able to get his feet under him, but also trying to go a little bit too quick. He'll be fine in a little bit as you see him almost back on the ball now. Mariani.
Yeah, no worries about injury there, folks. Just more of an observation that I don't know if the field is just a little soft or.
Yeah, it might be. They love to water it right before games. Could be a little bit slippery still, especially with no sunlight as well to dry it off.
A little bit of a miscue there on the defensive back line leads to an opportunity that luckily for the Panthers goes high over the net.
That's how fast these games can change, as you see. Just quick opportunities. You never know. One of those could go right in the back of the net before you know it. This game could be all squared up.
That was number 6, Bruce Lee. Not afraid to just take the shot right out of the gate.
Keesaw, good kick up to midfield.
Waunakee trying to counterattack. A little bit of a dangerous deflection there by Cram. Trying to play defense, but ricochet off his foot. Keepers never like that.
Yeah, always dangerous.
But Keesaw up to the challenge. Helker with a good slide tackle. It's going to be a throw-in for Waunakee.
Actually, Holtzen with that slide there, but
My apologies, it was Holtzen.
Does a great job getting back and tracking back. Oh, this shot goes.
Thanks for the correction. Well, they're both tall and blonde.
I was about to say, yeah, they both similar hair color for sure.
I get until the 20-minute mark, folks, to get knock the rust off after missing the last game.
Anything after that, you can blame us for.
Good job by Jaeger, trying to find Yachman. Placed out bounds by Carcano. Great score to give the 1-0 lead to the Panthers there at the 6-minute mark, but ever since that has happened, Oregon just a little sloppy.
Yeah, they are kind of cooling off a little bit. Trying to get another one here. He's going to send this one deep over to Stebbins. A great job by the Warrior keeper on coming out of his box.
Yeah, he made that decision early, and that was a great idea to come out of the box, and because I don't think that anybody was going to catch Stebbins from behind. Good job by Keogh. Thought he saw the overlap coming, but was a little slow in developing. That was Holtzen. We're going to get a throw into Oregon now. Jaeger's going to take this throw. Puts it over the top. But intercepted by the defender, headed around. Now we're going to find Holtzen in the middle. A lot of pushing. Referee said enough of that. And it's going to be a free kick to Waunakee. So Waunakee tries to take their free kick We hope you are enjoying tonight's broadcast of Panther Soccer. If your business or organization would like to support community access programs like this, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. That's Paul at ocamedia.com. The keeper for Waunakee is going to take this kick, places it long. Nice job by Mariani intercepting that. Helker. Great flick by Stebbins looking for Yachman. Yachman with a lot of pressure. Keogh and Yachman fighting each other for a ball. Keogh able to come away with it. Great footwork by Keogh. Yachman plays it across. Not able to get through the defenders, but again, Stebbins is everywhere. Carcano to Holtzen. Holtzen to Mariani, back to Holtzen. Takes a touch. Looking for Jaeger. Both of them wondering where their left wing is. Playing it into Stebbins. To Yachman. Stebbins trying to play through and makes it through. Stebbins with an absolute rip after splitting two defenders. Puts it out wide, but what a play.
What a great opportunity and what a play by Carson Stebbins, as you said. Dribbling through two defenders at once and just needed to get that contact. Didn't quite get it, kind of sliced across the ball and got some nice curve, but just the wrong way there, and bring up a Waunakee goal kick.
Maybe an opportunity for everybody to find their shape again, because it felt like Stebbins, who normally starts on that left wing, had come over into the middle and thought somebody had switched with him, but Keogh had not made that play to move over and take his place, and felt like it was a bit overloaded on this near side of the field.
Yeah, I was a little interested to see him staying in that midfield position instead of rotating away, as we do have Endres and Tanner coming back into the game, or coming into the game for the first time tonight.
That's Tanner losing the ball there. And really nice track back there by Jaeger. Waunakee thought they had a through ball, not able to. That was Lee. Good defense. Keesaw covers up.
Last sub that we did miss was Zach Bijak actually coming in for Jaeger on that left back.
My apologies, that was Bijak then, because we did miss that substitution, folks. Halker over to Tanner. Kind of split it in between Holtzen and Endres, I believe. No, that wasn't Endres. Who do we got on the far side there? Is that Keogh moved over to the left?
At the moment, I see Keogh close to the ball right now.
There we go. He was trying to find either Holtzen or Keogh, folks. That was Bijak now. Again, Bijak plays out of bounds. Throw in Waunakee. A cool night tonight. Temperatures dropping precipitously since yesterday. But a nice evening nonetheless.
That ball sails way over the crossbar. Speaking of a really nice night, this is attendance I haven't seen in quite a long time. The stands are packed and everyone along the side of the field as well.
Stands are jam-packed tonight, folks. It's probably one of the biggest crowds I've ever seen here. Stebbins takes on a defender. Again. Takes a left-footed shot that just flies wide. It's going to be a goal kick.
Almost there to stick that one in. That would have been a sitter, and Stebbins going to be beating himself up that he missed that, but still a great opportunity on his left foot. And I don't think that'll be anywhere near his last chance.
I'm thinking the combination of youth night tonight combined with the proximity of Waunakee and how well their fans travel is perhaps why we're seeing such a great crowd tonight.
And it is a conference matchup, as we've mentioned, and this game is always a very important game and always a good one every single year. Last year was close, and this year I would expect close to the same.
Holtzen. Grabbed onto the arm. It was pretty obvious to the ref that it yanked the on-ball. Waunakee player back. It wasn't too bad, but you can't just literally grab a guy.
Yeah, and people are always going to disagree with certain calls. That one definitely can't do. Holker on the ball now.
Waunakee doing a nice job with their possession. Good cross. Tanner there to intercept, though. Seitz with the clear. Halker to Keogh. Keogh takes a turn. He's going to put it over the top. He's going to look for Stebbins to use his skill and speed, and he does get by him. And he is able to finish in the back of the net. Fantastic pass. Fantastic job by Seitz. The skill, the speed, the calm finish. Great job. That is the second goal of the night.
20th minute of your Oregon Panther goal scored by senior number 2, Carson Stebbins. With an assist from number 18, Alexander Seitz.
And C2 Stebbins does what he does best, scoring goals, and there's another one onto his already very high tally this season, and really has been a key player already all night. Has had a few chances. That one, well, I mean, I've said it in a few games. I'd put my house on him scoring if he's one-on-one with the keeper like that.
I don't think that's an unfair bet. Of course, your parents might not appreciate it.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing I can't gamble, but.
Great job by Stebbins, though. Fantastic finish, and does make it 2-0 in the first half. Only 19 minutes into the first half, and Oregon already up 2-0. And really, again, really nice ball by Seitz.
Oh, here's Stebbins again.
A bad pass.
That's going to be a yellow for sure.
This is a definite yellow, and possibly a red. It is a red card. The first tug, I think, was a yellow. It was the second outright tackle that was the red.
Yeah, and that's what they tell every referee when they're being trained is if there's a clear goal-scoring opportunity and there's a very also clear disrupt of that opportunity, it's a instant red no matter what, and that's what you see right there. Defenders can disagree all they want, but you could see, especially with the first tug would have for sure been a yellow, and as you mentioned, that second slide was just the icing on the cake for that one.
I would be hesitant, I guess, but I thought during the slide he even used his hands a bit to still make sure the player came down. This was clearly an intent to just take the player's ability to maintain forward progress away.
Yeah, and Oregon is also as well as having a man advantage now, they have a good opportunity for this free kick. We're expecting Holker to take this one as he usually does.
And folks, none of us wants to see a kid get a red card. This is high school. This isn't the Premier League, but the rules are fairly black and white on this call, unfortunately. And regardless of, it doesn't even matter if it's vicious or not. And that one was not particularly vicious at all. It's just a matter of literally the rules dictate exactly what happens in that situation.
Yeah, it's always tough, and you'll see that at every level above high school as well. Always sucks to be a man down, especially this early below the 20th minute, as Waunakee will now have to fight an already monumental uphill battle.
Referee placing it. Waiting for people to organize so that he can pace off the 10 paces. Assuming Oregon asks for it. And there it comes. Placing the wall where it needs to stay. Appears Helker will be taking this kick.
I wonder if he tried a on the floor there pass. I don't know. That was a little bit hard for a pass.
I don't think it was a pass. I genuinely think he mishit it.
Yeah, that was very interesting. The angle for sure looked like if it was slower.
I think he was trying to cut the corner of the wall and find that far left corner.
That'd be very interesting, yeah, to see.
And just didn't quite hit it the way he wanted to.
Yeah, I'd love the close-up on that one to see where he kind of struck the ball, but Oregon going to have an advantage for the rest of the game. They're going to definitely try and capitalize for sure.
Referee for Warriors, number 28, Ryan Thompson.
Waunakee now.
Back in for Panthers, number 4, Drew Yockman. 5 for Rico Mariani.
There's a touch by Waunakee outside. Trying to mount a little something despite being shorthanded. Nice job by Bizek. He's going to put it up to Yockman. Yockman not quite able to get there before the center back clears. We're going to get a throw into Oregon.
Yockman almost getting a piece of that one to send him on a sprint race, but good defense by the Warrior player.
Plays it back. Good bit of back and forth, but Cram this time tries to play it up to the sidelines, but puts a little too much on it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Waunakee throw. Waunakee looking for the long throw. Finds feet, but he's surrounded by Panthers, but still comes away with it. Looks for that corner ball. Running onto the ball was 13 from Waunakee. That was Lizotte.
Good job by Yeager there, tracking that down and putting it into a throw-in instead of a possible corner.
Excellent job by Yeager on that. I agree with Hayden. That one a miss hit. And that again is Lee. He's got a quick trigger for a foot, and he's not afraid to just take it right off the one time.
As well as being a freshman too, you really can have years to develop, and you can already see the talent he has.
Absolutely. Cram finds Holtzen. Gets himself out of trouble to Mariani. He's going to look for Tanner. Tanner's going to take a touch towards the defender and play it out wide to Yeager. Yeager's going to play it over the top. He's looking for Mariani. Able to find Yockman though. Yockman found a space, but the ball got caught underneath him a little too far. He's not able to quite get the power he wanted.
I could tell right as he got on that ball he was going to want to take a shot. And did a good job of taking his defender on, and just happened to, as you mentioned, not get quite under it as much as he wanted.
On for the Warriors, number 18, Noah Jones.
That ball struck, ricocheted off a defender, and we're going to get a Waunakee Warrior corner kick. Early opportunity for Waunakee to put themselves back in this game off an opportunity from the corner despite being down a man. See what they can do with it.
This would be very crucial for them and really could get them already back in this game.
Cross, good cross, cleared though. I believe that was cleared by Bizek. Holtzen on the move, fighting hard, able to fight through. Referee feels that him fighting the way he fought through is going to be a free kick.
A little bit confused by that call. Looked like both players were going at it together, and not one more than the other, but ref must have had a better view on that, of course.
He is on the far side of the field, so perhaps there's a little something we didn't see. Nice job there by the defense, helping their keeper out on that one. Able to clear up. Ball's going to go over the top, but it's going to go out of bounds. Waunakee throw-in.
Seems that Oregon's strategy for this game is to kind of send it over the top as much as possible and just send their fastest players, which can work if you're playing a team that doesn't have a very strong back line, but this Waunakee Warrior defense does seem to have a very good job of keeping it when the ball is in Oregon's possession quick, at least.
Sometimes I think what happens here is Stebbins scores that ball with a very well-placed ball from the back line, mind you. But it sometimes gets in your head that maybe we can just keep doing this instead of just building the attack.
Great defensive play there. Andres was going to be in on goal all day. And
well done by Holtzen there. We are going to get a substitution now. While we substitute, we do want to thank our sponsors once again. The Village of Oregon, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, One Community Bank, the Oregon Area Community Coalition, Wisco Industries, Panther Exteriors, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, and Stoughton Health. Tanner applies pressure. Waunakee player fell on the ball, but able to keep possession. Places in the middle to basically no one. Keogh picks it up. Finds Seitz now. Seitz just misses Mariani. Waunakee able to regain possession. Takes a bad touch and it goes out of bounds. Was number 3, Hayden Wall. Yeager to Mariani. Back to Yeager to Mariani. He's going to look for Yachman. Just not able to split those defenders quite, but ball stays in play. Cram. He's going to survey. He's going to find Holtzen. Holtzen. Calm. Looks for Yachman. Yachman misplayed the ball. Went back to the defense and they clear. Lee on the ball now. Nice job there by Bijak. To Yachman, from Keogh to Holtzen. Holtzen looking for Tanner. Tanner up to Mariani. Mariani holds it up, finds Holtzen. To Keogh. Nice job there down in the corner now. Keogh has that one pop up on him, but he easily handles that. Holtzen now looks to make a turn. Plays it back. That's Yachman. What a strike. Absolute ripper and a great save by the keeper from Waunakee.
what a good shot by Yachman. Takes it to the inside with one touch and rips a shot up into that top left corner. And good stop by the keeper, good positioning.
All he could do to just keep it from going in the net was to allow it ricochet for a rebound, and luckily it got cleared. But what a great opportunity. We are getting a three-person substitution now. Carcano back in. I believe Stebbins is back in. I didn't quite catch the number of the third player yet. The referee has been taken down. And is struggling in the middle of the field, calling for the scorekeeper to hold time. Athletic trainer is going out to see what's going on. Let the trainer assist the referee in the middle. While we're doing that, we wanted to remind you that OCA Media is your local community access television station, broadcasting hundreds of local entertaining and informative programs on Charter and TDS cable each year. Replays of all OCA Media programs can be found on your YouTube channel. Check out our website for your program guide and more information at www.ocamedia.com. Crowd giving a bit of a clap as the referee makes his way back onto his feet. Trying to figure out what exactly happened there, Hayden.
I didn't quite see. I think the ball might have hit him, or maybe a player collided with him, as he did go to the ground is all I really saw. I wasn't.
The way he's stretching, and to me it almost looks like his back, something that for all us guys over 50, your back goes out, it puts you down in a heartbeat.
Yeah, luckily I do not have those struggles, but.
I would hope not at your age, Hayden. But I'll tell you what, when it happens, it can be the most innocuous thing, but you end up going down like a ton of bricks. To be brutally honest with you, I don't know what the protocol is here, but if that is indeed what happened and he's injured, I don't know if the center ref and the side judges can swap places in a situation like this, but if they could, it might be in his best interest.
I believe they can, and I've never had that happen while I'm reffing games, fortunately. But it looks like the center ref is completely all right. Maybe still feeling the pain, but is up and walking on his own perfectly.
He is up and walking, which we're happy about. It looks like he's a bit ginger, though.
Yeah, still looking like he's trying to stretch out that back maybe a little bit. But he will, I'm going to assume, give a drop ball to the Oregon player and then have him kick it back to the goalie, or just play it straight off the drop ball. And they will just play it straight off the drop ball.
Interesting choice, since the keeper had control when the game stopped. But nevertheless, the ball is in play. And Waunakee clears it up. Mariani fighting hard for the ball, maybe a little too hard, as Waunakee's going to earn a free kick off of that one. Right back. Signals. Plays up the line. Intercepted. I believe, is that Yeager back on the left side again?
It is.
Swapping when Carcano came in. Now Yachman. He was directing traffic, telling Carcano where to go. Tanner takes a touch. Feeds it into play, finds Stebbins. Stebbins looking to feed it in. Little too much mustard on it. And the Waunakee keeper able to pick that one up.
A little bit interested that he didn't go to the outside there. Yeager was yelling for him on that far sideline to send him the ball. He had really open space. But
I believe the keeper is Quinn Miller, if I'm not mistaken. Senior from Waunakee. In the red kit.
Is Yeager on the ball now?
Yeager takes a touch, moves upfield. Plays it inside. Nice touch outside, able to keep control. And a nice shot. That was Endress, I believe. With a really nice shot and a great save by Quinn Miller. Goes out of bounds for a corner kick for Oregon, but great play by both teams there.
Yeah, you could see Endres wanted that one. Took a quick on his left foot and
ball played very quickly. A fine, what a great play. Stebbins really made something happen there, and another awesome opportunity on goal, and another great save by Miller.
Endres again on the ball there, getting that second shot in about 20 seconds, and they're going to take a quick corner again.
Really fast on these corners, not wanting Waunakee to be set at all. Nice job there. Handball by Yachman. He knew it. You could see it in his body language. This is going to be a kick for Waunakee. Yeah, Oregon, no hesitation, knew exactly what they wanted to do off those corner kicks, trying to maybe just catch them off guard a little bit.
It was interesting to see him do it twice in a row. Surely you'd Expect the Warrior defense to have an idea of what they're going to do, but they do like to throw that in sometimes, and looked like it was paying off for them.
Absolutely. As I look here, Hayden, I see what appears to be some sort of maybe protective goggles that Cram's wearing tonight.
Yeah, Keegan Cram, one of my good friends, ended up breaking his nose in a practice actually for the pep rally dance for Oregon homecoming. A little bit on accident, but yeah, he is wearing that mask for, I'm assuming, to be the rest of the season.
I never could keep up with the new trends, Hayden. That seems like an aggressive dance.
Yeah, it was the practice. I asked him if I should just tell the audience the complete reason if somebody asked, and he's like, yeah, that'll be all right.
Folks at home appreciate it.
I was very surprised. I remember coming to school and out of the game, and that was in the stretch where the Panthers were already missing some players. Hansen had his suspension. Seitz was out for a game or two with a foot issue. I know that Carcano was also out with a sprained ankle, and I was going to be afraid that Cram was going to be out for quite a while with a broken nose, but it's nice to see him back out there, and mask looks good on him.
Absolutely. Helker now takes this ball down and finds Stebbins. Stebbins, he's going to play it into Endress. Nice little play there. Good run off the ball. Endress was trying to find a cutting Yachman from my point of view, but hit it in the back of another player, and it's going to go the other way. Seitz does a nice job tracking this. Calm ball to Carcano. Carcano up to Mariani. Mariani inside, finds Helker. Helker, nice job outside. Yeager, back to Tanner. To Seitz. Seitz takes the ball, surveys the field. Didn't like what he saw, so he's going to bring it back to Cram. Cram outside to Yeager. Yeager, Helker. Helker, nice touch. He's going to look to try and play it through to Tanner. Tanner looking to make the run. Very, very out of control play there by Tanner. I hope the Waunakee player is okay. The foul has been called. It goes against Oregon. Again, I don't believe that the play was malicious. I literally think that Tanner lost control of his body and there was unfortunate consequences.
Looked to me a little bit like he slipped there after the play and is being subbed off now.
Returning for the Warriors, number 9 was Zimbrick. For the Panthers, number 13, Kyler Keogh. 17, Wayne Holtz.
3 players came in off of an injury. Holtzen now takes the ball. Carcano trying to play defense. Good job by the Waunakee player. That's number 16, Hayden Janis. Oregon cheer squad here tonight again. Great to see that happening. Ball up to Keogh. Back to Helker. Helker down, finds some space for Mariani. Mariani waiting for his team. Finds Yachman. Yachman and Miller just both making a great play for the ball. Miller coming away with a little bit of the better of it, but a great play. Love to see that. That's actually great soccer there, folks.
Great goalkeeping by the Warrior keeper there. Pass just got a little bit away from Yachman as he tried to get a touch on it, but still a great job by the Waunakee keeper.
Nice job there by Seitz. Yeah, Yachman needed one more foot. Ball up to Holtzen, plays it to Yachman, right to Mariani, to Keogh. Keogh to Helker. I like the way they're thinking on this one because there's Stebbins. His speed, his clutch. Oh, what a play by Miller. That was absolutely clean.
Wow, is all I can say. That was a really threatening opportunity, and there goes my money on Stebbins scoring one-on-one with the keeper there, but
Your parents are thankful.
yeah, it's a good thing I didn't have any actual money on that, but still a really deadly chance for Stebbins and not able to deliver there, but he's definitely going to want that one back.
He'll see you at school and let you know to stop jinxing him. Yakman now takes the player on and gets around him. Great play by Yakman. Yakman, wow. Yakman with a nice move and a dangerous shot on goal. Leads to a great opportunity. Miller spinning for the ball. Probably came as close to being in as you can get without actually going in.
Yeah, that's now 2 chances in the past 2 minutes that Panthers have had. Really, I mean, maybe a minute. Really back-to-back chances there and not quite able to deliver, but they're going to want to be getting some more of those real soon.
Miller may be honestly single-handedly keeping Waunakee in this game from being a blowout at this point, because it is only still 2-0, folks, at the 38-minute mark. We're almost done with the second half. If not for Miller, I can tell you that this game could be 4 or 5-0 already. And he does another one. Perhaps a little hurt this time. That does not spell good things for Waunakee. Hopefully it's just a little bit of a temporary sting, so to speak.
Stebbins was in another opportunity, just got a little bit too big of a first touch there, and that's a good decision by the keeper there.
Referee asking him to stop time so that he can make sure that Miller is okay, which is all anybody wants here. He just needs he just telling the referee, I just need a second, I need to walk it off.
Yeah, and stopped right at the 1 minute remaining mark in this first half as we will resume play.
Holtzen takes that throw in, able to control, plays it Carcano. Carcano back to Seitz. Seitz plays it inside. A little ping pong from Jaeger back to Holtzen. And that's Stebbins. Stebbins and Jaeger with a give and go. Nice job there. Not able to get inside to Keogh. This ball is played back. Carcano will track back. 20 seconds left in the half. Mariani not able to get there. Jaeger tracking back. Jaeger showing some excellent speed there.
9, 8.
Ball's going to roll out of bounds, and this half will come to a conclusion with the Panthers up 2-0.
The Oregon Panthers 2, Waunakee Warriors 0.
The game at 2-0 at halftime. We do want to take an opportunity to thank our sponsors properly as we go into half. Remember, exclusive AOCA media broadcasts of Panther Soccer are brought to you in partnership with the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. Your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, feel good banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping you thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, your trusted neighbors for generations. Panther Exteriors, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, and Stoughton Health. We appreciate their sponsorship. These broadcasts are not possible without them. Of course, if you want to become a sponsor and keep these broadcasts live for generations to come, you can contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. Did you know that we stream over 400 events over this past year for our community? And of course, that would not be possible without the financial support of our local business partners. OCA Media, your home for Panther sports and everything Oregon. Become a sponsor today. That's over 400 events with countless numbers of eyes on these games, letting them know that you are a sponsor of these games. Hayden, as we go into halftime here, what did we like? What do we want to see cleaned up in the second half?
Well, I think the only thing I'd like to see so far would maybe be the finishing of opportunities. I'd say the Panthers have clearly had a lot of possession over the Warriors, and they've also had far more shots. Just need those shots on target that are close, and to give credit to the Waunakee keeper, Miller, he's doing a great job tonight on really keeping all those shots out. And I'd say the only thing the Panthers really might need to work on is just that last touch. Maybe you've seen Stebbins kind of get a little bit ahead of himself. Maybe just like a first touch for a few different players as well. And I think if they get those first touches down, get those shots on target, and just keep peppering the keeper, that a few more are bound to go in.
Excellent observations. I couldn't agree more. As we go into halftime, the Oregon Panthers up 2-0 over the Waunakee Warriors. We'll be back with the start of the second half.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon Cares. And Torhorst Insurance, insuring Oregon and all of Wisconsin. We'd also like to thank Panther Exteriors, Wisco Industries, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play, and the Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors. Please join our fine family of supporters and help us continue to provide this service to our community. Contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports.
Welcome back to the second half of Oregon Panther varsity soccer as the Oregon Panthers take on the Waunakee Warriors tonight. As we enter the second half, it is 2-0 Panthers. We do want to thank our sponsors, the Hy-Vee Grocery Store, the Village of Oregon, the Oregon School District, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, One Community Bank, the Oregon Area Community Coalition, Wisco Industries, Panther Exteriors, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, and Stoughton Health. If you'd like to become a sponsor, please contact Paul at ocamedia.com. That's Paul at ocamedia.com, or visit our website at www.ocamedia.com. As we begin the second half, the Panthers will be taking this opening kick in the second half. Hayden, hopefully we see some of what you mentioned in our halftime briefing come true, and we continue the good attacks, but maybe get a little more finishing touch.
Yeah, if the Panthers can do that, I mean, this game could be put away very, very easily, and already with a 2-0 lead, it gives them a nice cushion, but they're going to look to really capitalize on any opportunity they can. I doubt this team is going to play afraid, especially when Waunakee, if you missed it, is a man down with a red card coming earlier in the first half. So Panthers going to look to capitalize on that, and should be an entertaining second half to this game.
Very difficult being a man down to try and mount a comeback. Not impossible. I have actually seen it, but it's very difficult. That ball able to be tracked down by Stebbins. Works his way through, releases a shot. And an excellent shot it was, but just a little high and wide.
Yeah, Stebbins almost just had a highlight reel of a play there. Really dashing around two players and keeping it on the goal line and keeping it that controlled is really difficult to do.
Quinn Miller looks to take the goal kick. Quinn Miller, an amazing, and actually this is not Quinn Miller. I believe we have a new keeper. We saw Quinn Miller get hurt in the first half, and maybe it's tightened up on him. We actually have a new keeper. It looks like it's Keaton Porter out there now.
Yep, the sophomore for the Warriors. And we'll have to see how he does in compares to Miller, because Miller did a really exceptional job.
As I was about to say, when I realized that we had a keeper substitution that I didn't see right away, that Quinn Miller may be the only reason it's only 2-0.
Yeah, or not. Oregon's kind of only 2 goals is not from a lack of shots. It's from a lack of quality of shot, and then also from the quality of saves that Miller was making. So Porter going to look to also take off that energy.
The Waunakee Warrior goaltenders with matching red kits, which is why I didn't recognize it right away. The unlike field players, folks, keepers can, within reason, wear almost anything they want. And sometimes, so you'll see a lot of personal flair sometimes from teams, but in this instance, it looks like they like their keepers in red.
Yeah, and Oregon will also sometimes sub their keepers. Usually it's Hansen starting, then Keesaw might come in the second half if they're confident enough in their ability to win the game. But Keesaw now just getting the start on all his own, and good touch by Mariani here.
Great touch by Mariani. Perhaps a bit of a lucky one on the backwards header.
Yeah, wasn't quite able to get that one. That would have been a very, very cool goal to rewatch.
Absolutely. Almost worked out for him. Now Yeager trying to find Keogh. About an inch away from really a phenomenal threading of the needle there.
Yeah, good idea by Yeager there. Not quite able to get the touch with Keogh, but just a little bit far from him.
Porter punts it long. Sights. Keogh. Nice job by 21 from the Waunakee Warriors there. That right there, folks, that was absolutely perfectly executed physicality. That was Charlie Zimbrick. Ball goes over the top, not able to find Stebbins. Ball cleared. Yeager. Nice job by Yeager. Good bit of footwork there. Oh, and a great job drawing his defender to him so he can lay it off to Stebbins. Stebbins now takes on his defender, crosses. Almost a brilliant cross. Holtzen, I think his eyes were bigger than his stomach on that one.
Yeah, that was a ball rolling, but still had a little bit bounce to it. That's why it was such a tough shot to take, and especially on the one time. Ball just gets away from him a little bit too much, but still, it was a good look for him, and just not quite able to get the touch he wanted.
Porter, nice goal kick all the way up to midfield, but Holtzen takes it down. Step there by Carcano. Carcano fights. Nice job by Carcano. Being hounded by the Waunakee Warrior, does a nice job there. Carcano just showing what it means to have some senior strength there.
Yeah, there's a lot of seniors on this team, and Carcano really uses that, his own strength, and he's on the ball right now too. Good ball into Keogh.
Now Yachman. Holtzen surveys, takes a small touch. Back to Yachman. Looking for Helker. Helker out wide to Carcano, who's still up there being sneaky. He's going to feed it through. This is Keogh. Nice job by Keogh. A little bit of switching going on. Trying to hide Stebbins, I think. Holtzen to Keogh. I like that off-ball movement from from the team right there. Waunakee feeling the pressure there and just puts it out of bounds. You don't see that too often. Usually they at least try to get it out of bounds, out of the sidelines. He just plays out of bounds. You're going to get a corner kick. And again, Oregon plays quickly. Waunakee didn't quite learn anything from that first half on that one.
Yeah, had that one a little bit better covered, though, and we'll be with Carcano here.
Sights, Stebbins. Stebbins back to Sights. A little misplay from Sights to Holtzen, ends up in a turnover. Waugh takes it. Tries to play it through. With Krams there, he's going to clean that up. Going to look out wide. Finds Helker. Helker, nice job there. He's going to try to play it over the top. Doesn't get there, though. Intercepted by the back line. Now Jaeger. To Helker. To Yakman. Tried to play a little softball after Mariani, but put a little too much English on it. Porter plays out wide to his back line. This ball not cleared well. Stebbins intercepts. Now Yakman. Yakman out wide to Keogh. A lot of white jerseys in there. Really interesting being down a man, but also playing so conservatively defensively. This is what we're talking about, where this is going to be very difficult for them to get back into this game. Not impossible, but very difficult.
Yeah, Oregon does a great job of really keeping, I guess you could say, a protective kind of wall on the ball, where anytime that Waunakee player does get the ball, it kind of just goes right back to a Oregon player, and they counterattack off that again.
That ball not able to be controlled and goes in the hands of the keeper, Keaton Porter. Porter's waiting for his back line to fix their equipment. Now pushing out. Punt very high and brought down nicely by number 10, Francisco Alvarez. Ball out wide. Waunakee plays up. Helker's there. Helker with the touch to Keogh. Keogh inside. Works around. Finds Mariani. Mariani fights for control and gains it. Holtzen. Holtzen with the touch. To Mariani. To Yakman. Keogh. Yakman now keeps control, finds Carcano. Carcano plays it short. Holtzen surveys, tries to attack the middle, plays it off to Holker, not able to get there. Nice job stepping up with Sights, finds Carcano. Carcano drives. In the middle of Keogh. That ball, Stebbins able to get around his man and releases a rocket, but that goes about 2 feet over the net, and it's giving a goal kick for Keaton Porter and the Waunakee Warriors.
Yeah, that one seemed to get a little bit unlucky for Stebbins there. It looked like the ball kind of bounced or chipped up on the field, which was interesting right before he took it. That's maybe why it sailed so high. It looked like it from this angle at least, or maybe he just got a little bit under it.
Perhaps.
But still, that was a really great opportunity, and Stebbins is going to be wanting to be capitalizing on more of these, especially if Waunakee gets a goal. Oregon's going to want to give themselves more of a cushion than they already have.
Nice job by the Warriors there. They try to counterattack. This is Alvarez. He's going to play it up the line. But not before Seitz can intercept. Nice job by Seitz there. Nah, it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a Waunakee throw. I noticed, again, we talked about it just a second ago, Hayden. Waunakee really packing 8 players defensively in the box, not wanting to give up anything in the middle. That's one of those times where what you want to do is you actually do want to kind of attack the edges a little bit to loosen that box up, but you want to attack it down low deep into the box out wide, so then you can look for that half drop out to the top of the box where somebody can take the one-timer from the top of the box. Instead, the Oregon's trying to just attack it right from the middle, and it's too congested.
Oh,
Almost an opportunity for Keogh to split the defenders.
yeah, absolutely agree with you on that, though, Jeff. And almost had an opportunity there was the Panthers. They're going to look to build another one here.
Now, Keogh again. Now, he doesn't have any of the goals per se, but I've really been impressed with Keogh's play in this game. He just places that one through. Halker tries across, and we're going to earn a corner kick to Oregon. Another offensive opportunity coming for the Panthers. We're going to get a substitution first. Believe this will be Bijak coming in for Jaeger.
Zach Bijak, yep, making it on, and as you mentioned, yep, Jaeger going off there. Bijak does have some good height on him too. Just like to see him come in for this one, but it looks like Oregon is setting up for the short corner. I'd be surprised if they go with it again, as there is a Waunakee defender there watching it, and they do go for it. Must have a lot of confidence in it.
And as well they should. Oh, great job by Halker driving through, beat his man, puts in a pretty good cross too. No Oregon player to get a foot on it though.
Yeah, that one flashed right across the goal. There was 3 Oregon shirts there, orange shirts, waiting, but ball goes right behind him and just gets a little bit unlucky there to the Panthers.
So the short play was still on because the one defender for Waunakee was about 10 yards off. And the thing is if you're only going to send one defender out there to play the short play, it still just plays right into the short play's hands because there's the option to dribble or pass.
Yeah, and the player does have to stay that 10 feet away at least, and they can't come any closer than that. And so Oregon can really do whatever they want with it. And as you mentioned, yeah, it draws a player away. So if they want to send that one into the box, it does take more players away from the already one-man down Waunakee defense.
And I don't want to pretend to know what is in the Waunakee coaches' heads, but if you want to defend that short play, you need to send 2 defenders out. I know that's difficult being down a man. Ball ping-pong around. Nobody able to really get any good control until finally Oregon does. Halker with a great job keeping his feet on this one. He plays it up to Stebbins. Stebbins doesn't hesitate at all to attack the box. Good job defensively there for Waunakee, sandwiching Stebbins and cleanly taking that ball away.
Clearly have learned their lesson about how pivotal Stebbins is to the Oregon attack, as they had 3 people on him that time.
We got a substitution for Oregon now. Don't miss another Panther Sports broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today. Join our growing YouTube subscribers who enjoy the hundreds of local events we bring to you every year. Go to YouTube and look for us on our YouTube channel at OCA Media, all one word, OCA Media at YouTube, to find all the replays and live action. As while we do broadcast live on TDS and Charter Spectrum cable channels. We also stream live on YouTube during the games. So if you've got friends or family from far away, have them check us out.
Also on for Oregon,
We've had, from the stats we get from Paul over at OCA Media, we've had folks from as far away as Australia watch our games.
Yeah, I think I saw that too, and it's always nice to see how many people are interested in this game. I think last time I checked on the viewer count, it was up, about 61 people watching right now, so thank you for tuning in, and hope all the action's going well. Not a goal in this second half yet, but some action here now, as there will be a yellow card for Carcano.
He'll have to leave the field to play and get a substitution.
Always interesting. Every yellow Oregon gets getting closer to that limit, and they picked up 3 away at one of the games that was away. Didn't quite see which one of the, either was the Eau Claire Memorial game or the Hudson game. Wasn't quite able to see, but still don't want to have too many yellows, especially since still in regular season. But
several games still yet to play.
Yeah, and I think they are still far enough away, but Keogh with a good attack here.
Do we have our yellow card tracker, Hayden?
I don't know, but Holker's in, and Holker delivers.
Phenomenal play. Keogh gets it over to Holker. Holker able to finish. Phenomenal play there.
Really, and what a touch with that left foot right into that bottom right corner and stuck it there too.
It was fantastic. Really a nice counterattack.
In the 57th minute, Oregon Panther goal scored by number 14, Mac Holker.
And I talked a little.
An assist by Resi Tanner.
And I talked a little bit there about a drought of goals in the second half, and now, right as I say that, here we are.
And I apologize. That ball went from Keogh to Tanner first, then Tanner played it through to Halker. I misspoke a bit there. That goal coming around the 56-minute mark of the second half. That third goal, an important third goal, as it gives the Panthers a little bit of breathing room to combine with their man advantage. Nice job by Keesaw, actually, on that. And just a tough touch there by Bichek, not able to keep it in. Another substitution, Waunakee now substituting. The program guide for all of these programs can be found on our website at ocamedia.com. That's www.ocamedia.com. Waunakee throws the ball in, finds his way back to sights. Cleared up. Not able to find Endress, who's into the game now. Waunakee looks to attack. Able to get around. Crosses in, but nobody there. A little bit of push in the back, but no call. It's going to go for a goal kick from the Panthers. Waunakee player did a great job of getting down low, getting past his defender, and getting that cross in, but never really looked. Because had he looked, he'd have seen there was nobody back there. He'd have been better off to just do kind of a half drop into the box where he had 2 players running on, and they would have had a much better chance of getting at least a shot on goal. So you got to keep your heads up, folks at home that are watching. You got kids playing this game. You got to always be surveying while you're dribbling. You can't just go in with your head down and assume. Nice shot on goal by Keogh there, and a nice save by Porter.
Yeah, just trying to pepper the keeper as much as they can, Oregon is, and maybe a shot not with much chance of going in, but still want to test just in case. And Oregon not afraid to take their shots tonight, that's for sure.
Now that's Yeager, who's back into the game. He came in for Carcano when Carcano got his yellow card. And My question was actually interrupted by a fantastic goal by Halker. Wondering if we've been keeping track of those yellow cards to date.
Yeah, I don't think we have, but last I checked, I know we were over halfway there now. And that's a good challenge by Tanner.
Well done. Keogh always enjoys seeing his footwork.
Ball tried to be sent up by Holker there over to Stebbins and not quite able to get there. As we do near the halfway point of the second half, score 3-0 to the Panthers, and Waunakee at 10 players, a man down after a red card. So it's a little bit surprising that the Panthers haven't put a little bit more of these goals away.
Absolutely. Again, a credit to Quinn Miller for a big reason for that in the first half.
Yeah.
A lot of, I would dare say, while there were some finishing touches that weren't great, there was easily at least 4 in my mind that were, if not for great goalkeeping, would have been in the back of the net.
Yeah, Waunakee's keeper in the first half really putting in a phenomenal performance that he should be proud of. And score, even letting in 2 goals, I mean, especially with the amount of chances that we've seen, it's really a good record for him.
Absolutely. Halker now looks to find Andrus, or rather Stebbins. This one kicked out of bounds by Waunakee. So I think they're saying that apparently went off of an Oregon player, so it's going to be a Waunakee throw-in, and we're going to get a Waunakee substitution. As we substitute, we do want to thank our sponsors, the Village of Oregon, Hy-Vee Grocery Store, and the Oregon Area School District. We'll finish those up after the next dead ball. Nice job in there by Oregon. Inside to Yakman. Had a few substitutions, and we try to figure out who's on the field now, folks. Nice job by Holtz in there. That was Jaeger chasing that down, I believe.
Now on for the Warriors, number 29, Marcelo de la Barrera, and 37.
Nice job there by Andrus trying to keep that one in. Does end up earning themselves another corner kick. They're looking to play fast again, and they do. Almost too fast for their own team this time.
That's what I was about to say, yeah. Looked like a little bit too quick for even themselves, but Holton going to look to chip it over. Oh, but it is offsides. He wanted to get Seitz that goal. Probably
nice
would have.
idea.
Yeah, probably would have if he was just a few feet back. Just a little pretty clear offsides there.
Absolutely good call by the side judge, but Keaton Porter going to take this one off the offsides call. Headed out of the air by Jaeger. Seitz. Back to Keesaw. Seitz really didn't take a look. He was a little nonchalant with that. He just gave away a corner kick.
Corner kick Warriors.
Yeah, it was a pretty big touch. Rare mistake by Seitz there, as it gives Waunakee a chance that they didn't have. And this will be a interesting one. Looks like Waunakee is actually keeping a fair amount of players back. It looks like they're going to do a rush the box strategy on this corner, but they only have 4 players.
Yeah, curious move. Down by 3. Ball goes out of bounds. Oregon throw.
38, Brady Stevens.
Substitution. So we thank some more of our sponsors, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, One Community Bank, the Oregon Area Community Coalition, Wisco Industries, Panther Exteriors, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, and Stoughton Health.
If you didn't see it, Robert Dawn coming on for Alex Seitz there.
Ball up to Yakman. Yakman with speed. Nice job by laying that ball off. That's what I was talking about, by attacking out wide, bring it down low and giving that half layoff ball back to give those types of opportunities. You see how it loosens that defense and doesn't allow them to pack the box.
Great chance there. Yeah, and Yakman did a brilliant job taking that down the sideline, getting into Endres, and Endres getting unlucky with the defender being right there, but corner is going to be awarded, which is still a good result, and Panthers might go short again.
They're going to play short. They're complaining that the defender is too close. Yakman now. But a decent strategy by the Waunakee Warrior there. Didn't allow him to play quickly. Nice release there.
Yeager getting a little bit too much, just flashing over the crossbar there.
Really a nice job.
So here, Kyle Rohn also making his appearance back on the field. You can see him on the far side.
So Rohn and Don now in for the Panthers, their first appearances. Nice job by Helker. Takes that one out of the air. Holtzen. Nice feint. Off the mark was Bishak. As Waunakee regains control. Out. Finds Lee. Now Alvarez. Alvarez on the ball. He's going to cross. Intercepted by Helker. Up to Yakman. Yakman. Nice acceleration there by Yakman. Nice job there by the defender, number 18, Noah Jones, keeping up with Yakman on that one. Now the counterattack. This is Jones. A nice cross and a nice header. That was a dangerous opportunity. Waunakee almost putting one away, just a little wide.
Yeah, and looked like Keesaw had that one covered, but definitely a great header. And not too often that we see a good header goal, so that one would have been a pretty cool one to see if he was able to make it. That's a very hard angle to make.
Keesaw.
Number 7, Jacob Rohrer.
Taking the goal kick, but referee said, not yet.
Yeah, substitution still happening. And now Keesaw will take it.
He'll play this one short. Halka in traffic. And now this is number 7 for the Panthers on the field. Now is Brower. Dispossessed. Kicked out of bounds. Throw into Oregon. 2 more substitutions. Helker going off the field. It's Bishak taking the throw. If him and Endres were trying to help each other there.
And for Oregon, number 15, Robert Outhouse Sealing.
Oh, they do go deep here.
Corner kick goes deep. Nice job by Holtzen there. Just gets a toe on it. Able to redirect it on net, but Keaton Porter up to the task and makes the save.
Wasn't a bad corner by Mariani there.
Not at all. I believe that's Outhouse Ceiling over there on the far side of the field on for the Panthers now. Substitutions aplenty right now for both teams.
On for the Warriors, number 17, Patrick Delgado, and Charlie Zimbrick.
A little bit surprised here, as Panthers really doesn't seem like they'd sub too much the rest of the game, and now they're definitely using their subs as much as they really want.
Andrus with a nice job there. Holtzen now. Back line, Cram. Cram out wide to Bijak. Bijak. Just a completely unforced error there by Bijak.
Does a good job recovering, though.
Does a real nice job of tracking back and making up for his mistake.
That will be a throw-in for the Warriors.
Cram defending well. Waunakee gets through. Out wide, Alvarez. Alvarez looking to take Bijak on. Unlucky. Cross. Keesaw up to the task there. Intercepts that cross. Lets everybody move forward. Plays it low and out wide. Ceiling. Dawn, rather, I should say. Keesaw now. Out wide, takes a touch. He's going to cross it over and look for Bijak. Nice job there. Able to take a touch, loosened up the field nicely. Holtzen. Holtzen to Mariani. A little off the mark there. Waunakee intercepts. Ball goes over the top. Well played ball by Waunakee. Able to make the cross. Nice block in the box by the defender, Cram.
What a block that was, and really was rebounded, but looks like Keesaw just let that one pass, knew that one was safe. And also going to sub with the JV1 keeper. This is Alex Nelson coming into the game for the Panthers, making his first varsity appearance of the season, I believe.
And on for the Warriors, number 28, Ryan Thompson, 7.
So we got a new keeper on. With a suspension for Hansen happening right now, and Panthers still need backup and goal. Good to get them some game minutes just in case. Bijak. He's going to find Holtzen. Holtzen takes touch inside. Holtzen not happy with himself.
Also gets unlucky there. Looks like that one also chipped up on the field and just got pretty unlucky with the touch there. Just going high, but is back on the ball now. Sends this one back to Cram.
Cram able to clear. That's Nelson. No, I'm sorry, not Nelson. That's
Umhofer.
Umhofer, thank you. Just got done talking about Nelson. It was stuck in my brain.
Yeah.
Nelson's back there in black, folks.
Hopefully won't need to see too much action of Nelson, but it would be also cool to see him show off his keeping ability. Haven't seen any of them this season.
Running without the ball a bit was Tanner, but Oregon maintains possession. Bijak into Mariani. Mariani up to Tanner. Tanner to Brower. Brower fight hard. Not able to keep it. We're going to get an Oregon free kick. Folks, we're at the 73-minute mark of the second half. About 6.5 left to play in this game.
Holtzen going to take a ripper of a shot, and that one sails over.
Would have been a nice shot from deep. Oregon looking to substitute another player now. Holtzen gonna leave the field of play.
That is Holker coming on for him.
Smell of a crisp fall night on tonight. Relatively no wind though, so it's nice. Folks outside having to break out their fall attire to watch this game, when yesterday you could have watched it in shorts and short sleeves.
Yeah, and I still got the shorts on walking outside at halftime. There is actually a little bit of a breeze. We can't feel it up in the booth.
We're warm and safe indoors up here, folks. So
yeah, players, I'm surprised that. I'd be surprised if they aren't a little bit cold as well, but they're all running around. Fans, though, that's why you see so much already looking like winter and fall attire.
It's hard to acclimate. Well, it's not freezing by any stretch of the imagination outside. Whenever we go straight from 85 degrees down to 60, it feels just absolutely chillier than it would if it was 4 months from now.
Oh yeah, that is the Wisconsin weather too. It's gonna go shoot back up to the 70s tomorrow, as I believe the high is somewhere high 70s possibly, and that's just the craziness. It's also, I wouldn't be surprised if nearing the end of this season there's some snow on the ground.
Absolutely. Now the ball turned by Mariani. Mariani trying to get the ball on his feet. Oh, what a nice little backheel flick. Brower with a nice left-footed shot goes wide. That's going to go for a goal kick, but what a heel flick from Mariani. I love to see that little bit of ingenuity.
That was a great pass by Mariani. I was a little surprised he didn't take the shot himself, as he had beaten 2 defenders previously before that pass to Brower. And
I think you saw him set up for that, and he didn't get the touch he wanted, and then he had to bring it back under control, and then he was collapsed on. But as they say with this weather, Hayden, it's Wisconsin, right? So if you don't like the weather, just wait 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
It'll change. Nice job by Tanner there. He plays it out wide. That's Sealing. Tanner now. Ricochets back to Helker. Helker out wide. Finds Bishek. Bishek trying to find Brower, but couldn't. That ball's cleared out. And you're going to get a throw in. Excellent call by the official. I thought I saw it pretty clearly that it was off of Waunakee as well, but there was a little bit of confusion there as Waunakee really trying to sell it as theirs.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused, and Waunakee player...
I like the confidence with which he picked it up. He really tried to sell it, and he even made the side judge question what was going on.
There, Nelson getting the first touch of the game and goal. Pretty easy gather up for him. So he'll look for his options here.
He'll roll it out. Maybe hanging on to that ball a little too long before releasing. Get intercepted by Waunakee. Nice play there. Good communication between defense and keeper on that one.
Nelson has a wide open Zach Bijak. I'm surprised the ref's allowing him to hang onto the ball this long. Does elect to punt. Good punt up to the midfield.
Ball brought down. Played out of bounds. Waunakee throw. 2 Waunakee substitutions coming in now. At the 78-minute mark, about 2 minutes left in the game. Panthers up 3-0. Wait for these substitutions to make their way off the field.
Back on for the Warriors. Noah Jones and Ryan Lazat.
Cleared out. Waunakee mounting an attack. Almost able to get the release there was Waugh. Ball play out of bounds. It'll be a throw into Waunakee. OCA Media reaches thousands of viewers with programs like this. Join our almost roughly 3,500 YouTube subscribers, and you'll never miss another Panther Sports live stream again. Ball being knocked around. Waunakee back in control. Long shot. A nice shot on goal. That had a lot of power. That was Wah again. Great shot on goal. Lots of power. Just barely went over the top of the net.
Nelson must have gotten a touch on that one, as it is a corner.
They're saying apparently that he touched it and it is going out for a corner.
And if he did, that might have been a reason it also sailed a little bit higher as cross comes in. This one high up. Good clearance, though, by Tanner.
It was nice communication there.
9, 8,
And
10
that
seconds
will
left.
conclude the game.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That will conclude the game as we come to the 80th minute mark.
Huntoon Field, the Oregon Panthers 3, the Waunakee Warriors 0. Oregon Sports Information Department, a.k.a. Matt Colker's mom, tells me that tonight is Coach Christopher Mitchell's 100th win. Give a big round of applause and congratulations to Coach Mitchell.
Key announcer announcing that Coach Chris Mitchell's 100th win comes tonight against the Waunakee Warriors. A final score of 3-0 in favor of the varsity Panthers moves their mark on the season to, I believe, is it 8-4-1 now, Hayden?
Yeah, I believe so. Just rechecking that. Yep, it is 8-4-1. Is also 4-0 in the conference now, as this was a conference matchup. And they shut out the Waunakee Warriors. Coming also from our information department, Waunakee has not had too many goals. They've only scored 5 goals in the past 10 games this season, and continue to not score tonight. So they're going to be looking to really turn things around this season to get going. And as you might have heard, this was Coach Mitchell's 100th win of the season.
A great win. We do want to thank our sponsors one more time before we end the broadcast tonight. These sponsors do make these possible. Your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition, helping youth thrive. Visit us at OregonAreaCares.org. Stoughton Health, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Panther Exteriors, and Wisco Industries, your trusted neighbors for generations, all sponsors of this and many other Panther sports broadcasts. Of course, if you would like to become part of these excellent broadcasts in the future, you are, of course, watching an OCA Media Panther Sports production. Oregon Community Access, community is our middle name. Find us at www.ocamedia.com or contact Paul at ocamedia.com. As we wrap up tonight's action, Panthers again 3-0 over Waunakee Warriors. Final thoughts, Hayden?
Well, I'm a little bit surprised that Oregon didn't run up the score a little bit more. 3-0 still a good convincing scoreline, and for their ranking in the state, I'd expected they're, I believe, they're definitely top 15 in the state for all divisions now. I don't quite know the Division I only ranking at the moment.
I believe it's 9.
9 at the moment. Yeah, and a good win. I know that the Verona Wildcats team that they beat pretty convincingly won 4-0 against this Waunakee team. So still a good win, but I'm definitely when I talk to the players, I know they're going to be wanting to have had some more goals, and that'll come later in the season, and they're really shaping up to be a great team.
Absolutely, and couldn't agree more. On the flip side, a credit to the keepers for Waunakee. They were a big reason why it was only 3-0. We do appreciate everybody watching. Well, that brings us to the end of our broadcast tonight. We appreciate everybody sticking around for us as we wrap up tonight's game. I'm Jeff Rohrer for Hayden Lohrentz. See you at our next broadcast. Thank you and good night.
This exclusive OCA Media broadcast of Panther Sports is brought to you in partnership with your local employee-owned Hy-Vee grocery store, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. One Community Bank, Feel Good Banking. The Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon Cares. And Torhorst Insurance, insuring Oregon and all of Wisconsin. We'd also like to thank Panther Exteriors, Wisco Industries, Shackelford Heating and Cooling, Stoughton Health, J.L. Richards Prime Meats and Catering, the Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play, and the Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. Panther Sports broadcasts are made available free with the support of our local sponsors. Please join our fine family of supporters and help us continue to provide this service to our community. Contact Paul at ocamedia.com for more information. OCA Media, your home for Panther Sports.